Alright. I am going to go for my first moto vlog. And it's at night. So you guys probably are going to have a bunch of blackness right now. But if I can even see my bike to get it started. There we go. But anyway, first moto vlog, literally. So excited, couldn't wait. That's why I'm doing it at night, because I just got off work. Still kind of have a cold. So, I wanted to try out my new microphone. So I wanted to see, because my bike has a Don's Moto exhaust on it without a baffle in it. So I'm quite loud, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to, if you're going to be able to hear me. I hope you are. Let's see, what way do I want to go? Let's go this way. Where I live here in Marsfield, there are 1,000 different roads to take, to drive on, and that's one of the reasons why I bought a motorcycle in the first place, really. One was because I've always loved motorcycles. I've had a lot of dirt bikes, a lot of four-wheelers, rode on a lot of bikes, but never just been financially set or had the balls to actually get one. So finally got one. One day I was just jonesing about having a motorcycle. I seen one on the way home, and I was like, man. So I was messing around on YouTube, and I found I Am Ramekin. And then through him, I found Chase and Two Wheels, Yummy R6. I mean, there's a bunch of them. I'm not going to go through all the ones I know. It doesn't really matter. But I don't know. I just was like, wow, that's really cool that they're actually talking on their motorcycle. So I got looking and, you know, checking around on bikes and what I wanted to get. And I was going to get a 250 because, you know, I Am Ramekin rode one. I was like, yeah, but I mean, they're kind of little. You know, then the Ninja 300s came out. Wasn't looking to buy one whatsoever. I actually went to, oh, that's a dog. Let's go. Get him. Whoop. Right. Guys probably couldn't see him at night. That was a big-ass dog. Anyway. So I got a buddy of mine. You probably seen him in my other videos. Purple Creeper, he has a Ninja 300. And, he liked it, and I actually rode with him, and I liked it. So I went to Yamaha thinking, alright, I got 8 months before I buy a bike. 8 months. And I'm going to stick to it. Never stuck to anything like that in my life. I always just go out and get it. So anyway, I went into Yamaha, and I'm looking at trying on helmets. And I told my wife I'm only going to try on helmets. I swear to God, I'm not going to buy a bike. No, don't worry about it. She's like, alright, no big deal. So I go and trying a helmet, and this chick comes out, and she's really cool. She's talking, you know, we're bullshit, and she's like, oh, so what kind of bike you looking at? And I'm like, oh, you know, I'm looking at a Ninja 300, and she's like, oh, really? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, well, what color are you looking for? I was like, a white one. And she's like, oh, well, imagine that. I have one with 5,000 miles on it sitting right out here. And I'm like, oh, you bitch. So that's the story of me getting my motorcycle. Next day, I went and bought it. So went and got a helmet. Had a speed and strength, lived by the sword. I liked the helmet, but man, it caught wind all the time. Every time I did checks and stuff, and I, man, about ripped my neck off every damn time. So, I sent it back because the seal around the, visor was really bad, and it was loud. I mean, it was loud. I had to wear earplugs, and still had my ears still rang. So, Revzilla, awesome place. Love them guys. If you ever want anything, man, they pretty much have it. So, they gave me Revzilla bucks, which basically is, you know, store credit. So I've been looking at a Ghost. Drift HD is kind of like my wet dream. So I was going to order, I thought I ordered the next one down, which is the 1080p HD one. So I used, it was half off, so it was $200. I put my Revzilla bucks, I got it for $46, right? So I'm waiting for this camera to come. My wife texted me and she's like, man, you got your camera. I'm like, oh, I'm so excited, but I'm at work. Got another 6 hours to go, you know, so I'm jonesing. Get home, open the box, and there it is. I shit myself, no joke. Like, I was like, it's the Ghost. I mean, that's what all the big dogs are, they all have ghosts, you know what I mean? I'm like, wow, I'm up in the world, even though I only have 3 subscribers and they're all my friends. Anyway, so I got this ghost. Don't know how to use it. I still don't know how to use it. Still trying to figure that out, but doing the best I can. So, I get that. My card didn't work. The card needed a class 10 SD card in it, and I took the one on my cell phone and thought, hell, that would be good enough. No. So, I got a card. I actually ordered it Friday, and hell, I got it today. I couldn't believe it. I mean, today's Monday. Well, actually Tuesday, because it's probably midnight. Let me see what it is. Yeah, it's midnight. So, let's turn around right here. Ooh, let's not drop it off the gravel. Ooh. Alright. And so, here I am. Got a mic. I was listening to another moto vlogger. He has a Olympus something or another mic, and I was like, alright, noise canceling, high sensitivity, cool. So I got that in my helmet this morning, so I figured when I got home I'd go for a ride and do a moto vlog. I know it's at night. Hopefully you guys can see this. Hopefully I get some subscribers so I can actually get some questions and touch on some topics. Well, let's say we'll do a little bit about me. I'm 30, married, 2 beautiful children, boy and a girl. Riley, Ryder, and then my wife's name's Dawn. I'm Jeremy. Yeah, I know, blah, blah, blah. You're not supposed to say all your name and your face. You'll probably see my face. I'm not a hider. I mean, I live in Marshall, Missouri. I mean, any stalkers out there, I'm pretty much sure I have already something around somewhere. Work at a box plant. Make cardboard boxes for a living. Love it. My wife works at a bank, and that's a cat or something with a tail. So, that's pretty much what it is. Hobbies, let me see, hobbies, motorcycles, reading, all kinds of weird music, let me see, love tattoos, got a lot of them, I got quarter sleeves, got tattoos on my ribs, my side, my back, pretty much family, that's my biggest hobby. I stay home and hang out with them, go riding when I can ride. Any comments, questions? Negative or not, I don't really care. Negative, I'm not going to respond. Or I might. You never know. But I just wanted to test this out. This might not even get uploaded. Who knows? Depends how bad it is when I get home. I'm on my way right now. I figured I'd go for a quick ride. I'm squinting right now, so I really don't want to go too far. Ouch, that bug hurt in my chest. So, plus my bike is illegal. I know. When I bought it from Yamaha, they messed up. Some kid traded it in on an R6. Did pay off the motorcycle, so they threw it right on the floor without it being paid off. Well, I bought it, went to go and get it titled, and they're like, well, you need a lien release. And I was like, I don't have a lien out, I pay cash. And they're like, well, someone does. So we called Yamaha, and they're running around the bullshit that they had. They just paid it off when I started bitching about it. And they're like, they blamed it on the kid that came in. And I was like, well, it's not really the kid's fault. He traded it in. You guys would pay for it. You added it to his other payment. So, needless to say, I had a motorcycle that wasn't mine, technically. So, I got my everything done, got my 30-day tag, and it ran out Friday. So, technically, I am... Monday. I'm 3 days beyond my tag, but I was like, I just couldn't help it. I got my mic and I had to try it out. So, but Yamaha did. I mean, I won't to bash it too bad. They did take care of me when I got my new helmet. I called the lady and she's like, well, come in and we'll take care of you on the helmet. And I'm like, all right, well, what's taking care of me? She goes, well, just come in. And I was like, all right. So I bought an Icon Aramata Rubitone, flat black. Beautiful helmet, actually. The only thing I don't like about it is it folds my ears down. I know that's kind of a weird thing, but it folds them down and you gotta shake your head and move it around. But it's a $130 helmet on the shelf, and she's like, I'll give it to you for $86. Sure in the fuck not gonna bitch about that. So, it all worked out. And I mean, every time I go in there, I got a striker armor for $100. They cut it down. I got gloves for 10. I mean, they really helped me out because they knew they screwed up, so I'm not really gonna complain. But I'm almost home, so we're gonna cut this short because, well, like I said, I don't have my jacket or anything on. So when I get my bike legal, I'll start taking some back roads and we'll start vlogging. So hope you like it. Later.